Speaking of Russia, the Moscow Stock Exchange today has ceased trading in anything dollar related and anything euro related. This comes after the latest round of sanctions from the US.
And I often said that the dollar and the euro would collapse. I just didn't know how. And when you start taking off stock exchanges like Russia, BRICS will follow suit.
President Biden has gone full-blown authoritarian, reversing course on crypto, waging war on Americans' personal freedoms to invest, to transact, to use cryptocurrency. This weekend, he vetoed banks' ability to custodian cryptocurrency. This is the stuff of dictators, guys, or, frankly, leaders in Europe, but not America. And he was hoping that you wouldn't notice, that you'd be too busy. But we did, and this should piss all of you off if you care about freedom and the freedom to transact the way that you want, free of government interference. So all of this happened right as the verdict was being read against Donald Trump in New York. President Biden went into full panic mode, totally reversing course over cryptocurrency, made a disastrous mistake that marks the end of an 80-year dollar dominance. It's so much incompetence, in fact, in a 48-hour period that I almost can't even believe that it happened. Biden knew you all would be focused on Trump's verdict, right? So here's what happened. In the few hours while that was happening in New York, he authorized Ukraine to attack Russia using weapons inside of Russia, hoping you wouldn't notice. He then launched a strike on Yemen's capital, hoping you wouldn't notice. And he vetoed a cryptocurrency bill giving Americans more freedom to work with Wall Street banks for digital assets, basically vilifying crypto. Again, hoping you wouldn't notice. And then he snuck away to Rehoboth Beach for a nice beach weekend and having some ice cream. This all plays into the hands of freedom-loving Americans and to DeFi.
Speaking of Russia, the Moscow Stock Exchange today has ceased trading in anything dollar related and anything euro related. This comes after the latest round of sanctions from the US.
And I often said that the dollar and the euro would collapse. I just didn't know how. And when you start taking off stock exchanges like Russia, BRICS will follow suit.
Matthew 12:25. And Yahweh knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself should not stand. And if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself, and how shall then his kingdom stand? Shalom.